GYMDAD Fitness. Today we have a GGH, Garage Gym Homie, and Dark Labs collab, and this is Maniaco Pumps. Now this isn't a new name for anyone out there. Everyone knows Dark Labs, everyone knows Garage Gym Homie, and they know the Maniaco series. Obviously, check out the Maniaco pre-workout review if you haven't yet, but we got a fully loaded pump product. This is strawberry lemonade. Um, I'm not going to do a flavor weigh-in because it's a pump product. If it's a gram or two over, so what? We'll take, no one ever complained about having too much pumps. But the flavor is very solid. I wouldn't say it was out of this world delicious like intra workout sip on, but it was good. It was bearable. It was actually somewhat like enjoyable. It goes down easy. I like this. I like that fact because sometimes I use this as a chaser for some of these nasty microdose products, such as like an IR8, a Venom, a Smash type thing that doesn't have any sort of pumps whatsoever. And so the flavor was nice. That's about all we're going to say about that. It's not really one I would write home about flavor wise, but there's the breakdown on that. But let's get right into this label. So we have sodium from pink Himalayan salt at 150 milligrams. And then we have 3D pump. The 3D pump, we saw this one in Chris Giffen's unmatched BH2K. It's like a mixture of citrulline, glycerol, Eminia extract, which like is some sort of leaf. I looked it up. It's supposed to help like vasodilation, and I discussed on that review like it was one of the most like vascular pumps I had with that BH2K, and I didn't know. I think it had something to do with the 3D pump slash like that one used like a non-caffeine energy called paraxanthine, in which caffeine actually is a vasodilator, so it's going to take away some of the pumps. And so I was really excited to see that 3D pump because I had such great results on it for that one. Tyrosine 400 milligrams, agmatine sulfate 1.5 milligrams, arginine 1.5 grams there, and alpha GPC 600 milligrams for some focus, norvaline 300 milligrams for some focus there, DMAE 250 milligrams, CogniQ 100 milligrams, and then estrogen for absorption, the match to wrap it all up. So this reads, there's some focus ingredients in this one, and then we have a mixture of, it's more on the side of a fullness slash vascular pump. I wouldn't call this a watery bloated pump like some of the glycerol style pumps, which makes sense because if you ever watched GGH's reviews, the motherfucker's he's got road maps on his chest. He's so vascular. So I could see him wanting to lean into the more vascular style, but also add some of that citrulline for some of that 3D, pump gorilla look in the gym. But anyway, this one is deadly, man, in a good way. Like you might need to have Uber on your phone downloaded beforehand, because you're going to be, if you hit arms on this thing, you're going to be so swollen from this freaking pump product here stacked with anything that it's going to be hard to keep that flowing up to your ears, and it's going to be tough to get the vehicle home that day. Not messing around there. Like I hit arms on this thing today and it was just stupid. I'm not trying to like gloat or brag, but I actually had someone ask me, if I was natty or not. And I asked him, I said, if you consider Maniaco not natty, then no. And they looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, oh, Maniaco is like a pump product and non-stim. And he's like, oh, okay. And it was like a 19-year-old kid or something like that. But I love screwing out with some of the younger kids in a good way. But anyway, so this one, like I said, it's tough to like really break down when it comes in, but you probably take it within the normal time, the 30 minutes, and it's going to be awesome. Like you're going to love this one. It's going to be a mix of vascular slash fullness. I used it for the thumbnail. Highly suggest this pump product. It's got to be one of the best out there. It's straight to the point, and he also has those mental benefit ads as well. So if you wanted to stack like some stimulation pills on top of this, or maybe you wanted to go non-stim and then stack some like beta alanine or something like that, he kind of made it in a way that's versatile, that you can use it for anything you would like. Either a stacker on top of a stim, stacker on top of the stim pills, or like throw in some beta alanine on it and go non-stim with it. Beta alanine is so damn cheap. I don't mind doing that, adding some on top of it. So all in all, all of GGH's products, between this one, Tweak, and then regular Maniaco, you can kind of see the method to the madness behind the label. It just kind of makes sense for who he is and what he's looking for. And we're not, like you said, this is a GGH review, and we're not here to shine schlongs, as GGH would say. So I wanted to run this damn thing and see to believe this. It's been a while since I've been able to get a hold of this one again. I actually had Maniaco early on and then used it up before he did the review. before I started the channel, so I had to get a hold of this thing again. With this next slew of Dark Labs products, I had to get this Maniaco pump back on the channel. And anyway, awesome product. Like, subscribe, check out Dark Labs products, and I think this is pretty available most places. So use the best codes you can and best places you can to get the price you need. But check out the next review.